Hey everyone, this is Christian. In the experiment overview video, I talked about the three tools that together make an experiment: survey configuration, check data, and results. In this video, I'll talk about the first, configuring a survey, and I'll use the favorite ice cream flavors demo survey as my example. Now each new account comes with that demo survey, so you can follow along with yours as I go through it. Here is the survey configuration page. The goal of our survey will be to find the favorite ice cream flavors for a group of people. Later on, when you try it yourself, you can send it to your friends and see the results. It's kind of fun. You'll see pencil icons on this page. Click on a pencil icon whenever you want to edit a value. You'll also see information icons throughout, and you can click these icons to get help on a topic. Let's start at the top. A pairLab survey is closed by default, meaning it cannot be taken by participants. To open the survey, you need to provide data for the required fields. The orange warning icon indicates a required field that needs information from you. Once you provide information for all the required fields, option in status will change, and we'll get to that shortly. Let's look at nickname. A nickname is a short description of your experiment. It's also shown to survey participants on the first page of the survey and when you link to your survey from social media. Let's change it to, "What's the best ice cream flavors?" And let's keep the emoji because it emphasizes the theme of the experiment. Next is the question. This is what you're trying to answer with your experiment. Write your question carefully and clearly. If you're familiar with the game Would You Rather, you know how to write a question. Like in the game, you use the question to create a dilemma between two choices. A clear question is one that survey participants remember easily so they can focus on the pair choice in front of them and the next one and the next one and the next one. Also, keep in mind that an experiment answers only one question. You may need more than one experiment to help you understand the problem you face. Now we get to active ideas to test. You need 3 ideas to open a survey. The demo already added 5 for you, so let's add some more by clicking the Add Ideas button. Put your ideas in the idea field. You can add more than one by putting each idea on a new line. When approved is chosen in the status field, these ideas are available to survey participants. You can also choose in queue, which stashes your idea in the suggestion queue. We'll get to that next. When you're done, click Submit. Notice that the idea counter reflects how many ideas you have in the queue. You can add ideas anytime, even after your survey is open and getting votes. pairLab notices new ideas and favors them so they get a comparable number of votes compared to older ones. You can edit an idea's text, change its status, and delete it using the pencil and trash can icons. Edit an idea's text anytime. However, once an idea has votes, you cannot change its status or delete it. Suggestions waiting in queue are crowdsourced ideas given to you by survey participants that you can feed back into the survey for evaluation. This area also holds ideas you marked as in queue. When you receive a suggestion, you'll get an email asking you to evaluate it, and you have to approve these ideas for them to be fed back into the survey for voting. I've added some ideas to the suggestions queue to show you how it works. To make a suggestion active, click its pencil icon, edit the idea text if you want, under Status, choose Approved, and click Save. Not all suggestions are ideas. People will tell you all sorts of things here, and while those data aren't always good for voting, they can be valuable for other reasons. You will be surprised. Also, not every idea looks like a good one. Some statements or comments are ideas in the rough and need editing to make them useful. Finally, you may see suggestions that are already in the survey. Often people make suggestions before they see them. This happens quite a bit. You can bulk, approve, or delete suggestions by clicking their checkboxes and hitting the appropriate button. Segments allow you to see results for subsets of your participants and to compare them. For example, men and women may have different favorite ice cream flavors, and you may need to know that. Segments can also be used as mini close-ended survey questions. For example, you can ask, how often do you eat ice cream, to gauge the demand for ice cream among your participants. One segment is required, and you can have up to 3. Let's edit a segment. Each segment consists of a question field and a values field. Keep the question simple and add 1 segment per line for the values. The last configuration is messaging. Here we specify text and images that the survey participants see. Hello and goodbye messages bookend the survey with helpful information for your participants. For the hello message, be descriptive but not too long. Consider asking for help. Asking directly for help motivates many people to take the survey. For the goodbye message, a simple thank you is appropriate, but you can say more. You can include a link to another site at the end of the survey by specifying a URI in the Goodbye button link field. This is optional, and the Goodbye button will not appear when you embed the survey in a web page. If you want your survey participants to see a simple display of the results when they complete the survey, choose Yes for Show Results to Participants. Finally, you can upload an image that Facebook and Twitter can read when you link to your survey from social media posts. Now let's go back to the top and see what's changed since we added the required information. Now you can open your survey. It's closed by default. Let's open it. Now that it's open, we can link to it. Click the Survey Link button to get a direct link to the survey, which you can send to participants. If you want to embed the survey in a web page, click Embed Code to get HTML code for an iframe. When your survey is open, it's public. Be sure to close it when you're done collecting votes so someone can't later find it and add additional data points to your results. And that's survey configuration in pairLab.